Hello there folks and welcome back to the Participazio family. I've been thinking, you know what, this tip eastwards, it's just not working. Maybe we should become emperors of Byzantium. I've been talking about becoming emperors of Britannia, but maybe we are strong enough. I mean, we can raise quite a lot of men, and we can raise quite a lot of mercenaries, and we could probably become emperors of Byzantium. The thing is, we have a non-aggression pact with our liege, so as soon as that's over, which is probably not very soon, we might want to strike on that. Our aunt has been married off to someone in the Buzzard family, which means we now are allied to the Khan here. You know, it does look like I'm over my vassal limit, so maybe it's time to start concentrating power here. No, actually, looks like the minor ones don't actually count. That was stupid, but at least I know now. After, 1,000 hours of Crusader Kings, I finally discover that the minor titles under a county don't actually count towards your vassal limit. A new heir, not Demetrius. We shall call him Gabriel, so that he can be Gabriel II, I think? No? Yeah. Of Scotland, and maybe even Emperor of the World. Ooh, there's actually a faction within the Empire of people who don't particularly like me that want to install my wife as the Empress. I mean, yeah, we have a non-aggression pact with our liege, so we can't really join that, but that's interesting. We'll keep an eye on that. The Duke of Visp is actually doing very well for himself, for being in the AI. I think Sweden's Orthodox and Visp is Catholic. I think they probably inherited parts of Norway. I don't really know what happened there. My patriarch, my bishop, is trying to convince me to become an iconoclast. And even though I'd like to have a different religion and all, yeah, no, I can't. I'm sorry. A claim on the county of Warwick. I wanted a little bit more than that, but I'll accept it. It's fine. What else do we need? Leicester, Northampton, perhaps. We'll move you to Leicester. Now, I don't really know how we got this many more vassals all of a sudden. I think there was an expansion going on here, but that's really not my territory, it's my vassal, right? Who attacked like this. Yeah, nothing really changed. I'm confused. The council wants more power. God damn it, I guess we'll have to fight a civil war then. Alright, hopefully we have the numbers on our side here. We're gonna be attacking on the hills though, but I think we'll be okay. Alexandra sounds like a perfect name. It was Zini for some reason, but I don't particularly like that name, so we're getting something else. Oh, looks like we have 100% score. I think, yeah, I got the heir to the Scottish Revolt, beat their army 3 times, so we can finally enforce our demands. I'm honestly just gonna release them all and hope that they've understood the error of their ways. Oh, here we go. So the press all claims, which I'd seen before in previous campaigns, is actually not for just claims that you get, as in like if my parents had claims and I inherit these claims. It's for claims that I produce, which is weird because you'd think that, if I actually claim a bunch of territory personally without my courtier, I should be also able to press all the claims, but whatever. How many troops can you wield? 4,000. You're pretty weak, so and you have no allies, so you know what, let's go and get some land. Honestly, I'm actually really looking forward to the Plague, the Black Death, and of course the Mongol invasions that should be coming quite soon. Speak of the devil, the word has reached us that an ambitious Khan from beyond the great mountains has set to unite the clans of the Great Steppe. The Khan is destined to become the ruler of the world. Well, we shall see. The jihad for Syria fails. Pathetic. Looks like the Emperor is being able to defend himself quite well. Alright, let's offer the peace, expand just a little bit more, and voila, we have grown. Question is where to go next. I think we're just gonna keep pushing here. Oh, actually, we can usurp the Kingdom of Mercia. We shall do so. Glorious. So, I was gonna go and push for Winchester, but I think we'll do Worcester instead, because Winchester would require me to get my vassals on my side for some reason. They don't particularly like me pressing my family member's claim. I have no idea why, but yes, let's attack. Aha! We have a new emperor. I wonder if he's willing to marry into the family again. His mother was, of course, our half-sister, and I think his grandparents as well. Oh, his grandparent was, of course, makes sense. Our great... was it Gabriel? I can't scroll over right now. Actually, however, I just realized now we can actually join a faction. So we're going to create the faction to push our wife's claim on the empire. And hopefully that will mean that Gabriel will be emperor if we succeed. It's a pretty long shot, but it's the beginning of something. Gabriel will be emperor of the future Roman Empire. Gabriel could marry the Duchess of Orleans. She's not particularly intelligent, but she does hold quite a sizable territory in the continent. So I think that sounds like a good plan. Samuel II is bankrupt, and apparently, on my own, I could push for my wife's claim of the empire. I wonder, what kind of allies do you have? None. Okay, this is very tempting. But first, let's end this war here. Finish that. Move our troops over there. And, you know what? I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna demand the installation of claimant. Your support of Petronia Scholasticos is shocking. However, in order to spare the realm from a harrowing civil war, I will resign in her favor. Signed, Basileus II of the Byzantine Empire. So, she gains the county of Constantinople and the Empire. Oh, yes. And the heir is none other than Gabriel. They do have agnatic, yeah, it's agnatic cognatic primogeniture. This is fantastic stuff. And, yeah, I don't know why I can usurp all of that. Right, it's because it's going through a transition period. You'd like to make me your advisor? Of course I will accept. Now, I'm not really sure what happened here, but it looks like we have a claim on our entire kingdom for some reason. Probably a bug, but yeah. This makes me happy. The assassins are destroyed. The Hashasha are no more, as their fortresses and mountain hideouts burn. The last members of the once feared assassin order are hunted down like animals and cut down without mercy or comparison when found. Their legacy now survives only in the legends and stories spawned from their exploits. Good riddance. But, that's the question. Who destroyed them? And why? I noticed that the Duke of Thrace here is super worried. He started a faction for seniority succession because he wants to keep it in the family. And, of course, he is the heir. Poor guy. The time of the, what are they called? Scholasticos is over. Soon the Participazio shall rule the earth. Oh no! Gabriel passed away attaining chamber business. So now Demetrius is our heir. That's really, really unfortunate, especially since, yeah, now we won't get the Duchess here, but it doesn't really matter. At least we'll have a family member, probably Maria here, as the future Duchess of Orleans. And Demetrius shall take Gabriel's place. Gabriel was pretty good, though. Actually, not really, but he was a good steward. Oh, wow! Successful crusade for Andalusia. The Knights Hospitaller have won that fight as well, so it looks like they own all of Andalusia, which is huge. Basically the Reconquista, but from south to north now instead of north to south. Maybe we'll go faster, who knows. A claim on the county of Northampton. Fantastic. And it looks like my wife has consumption, because it has spread all over here. Not over there though, but I guess she's sort of residing here, or maybe I'm residing in Constantinople, who knows. Anyway, she has consumption, and hopefully she doesn't pass away, because, you know, holding Demetrius in power at this point would be quite difficult. And there we go, at 846 she passes away, and we have to take care of our son here, who is now the new emperor. Honestly, I just noticed that, okay, so we could marry again. We can find a wife, have more children, etc. But if we really want to be secure, this is risky, but I think we might have to commit suicide. Our wife just passed away. We loved her so much. She was the empress. All our plans are ruined, and we've been depressed for many years. So now, finally, after composing a great poem, and saving up a lot of money, because I am Midas touched after all, I decide to commit suicide. Actually, first of all, let's just make sure that we have a good regent here. He's okay. Alright, let's do it. Commit suicide. You tried, you really, really did, but dark thoughts creep uninvited into your mind nonetheless. You know that you're not alone, although it sure feels that way. Being surrounded by people who do not see, cannot understand. Some days that is worse than total isolation. Poison, gift me sweet oblivion. I'll have a quick and painless death by the noose. The highest balcony in the keep offers one last view of my realm. Yeah, I'm gonna jump. Indulge in one last look at the surrounding landscape before you climbed at the railing. It was a beautiful sight, yet you would not miss it. A deep breath, and then you fell, free as a bird, now endless rest. Boom. He committed suicide, guilty of the sin of pride. He wanted everyone to know of his greatness. A wicked man, Manuel, will surely pay for his sins in the afterlife. Basileus Demetrius, having no skills with which to keep the realm together, his rule may be doomed to fail. Long live Basileus Demetrius. So be it. Alright, in order to survive this, we could create a bunch of titles. And, give them away, which we will. But the thing is, we don't have enough piety. Jerusalem we can, because it doesn't actually cost us piety. It creates us piety, so we'll do that. But we'll have to wait for everything else. Also, we're fighting some wars here, which will make life even harder for our survival, but we'll try our best. I also know Constantinople is nice and such, but it's not my where I want my mercenaries to spawn, so... Oh, I have to be at peace, right. Prince Samuel for the Byzantine Empire, 41,000 men. Yikes, this is, this is bad. Ah, the province of Caledonia. The borders of Rome have now advanced well beyond the ancient ruins of both Hadrian's Wall and the Antonine Wall to at last include all of Caledonia. This hard and unforgiving land is the home of a peculiar breed of people, but they'll be turned into productive Roman citizens yet. Alright, let's start creating kingdoms. Looks like we have enough piety here. Let's create Anatolia. Okay. So, this guy would get the title, but... See, it says it's empty, like we have an empty seat, but we don't. And that's also really rather odd. Is it... It's this regency, though, that's screwing things up. But we could definitely try to get support, though. Alright, I called in a favor, but it still doesn't work. I think yeah, it definitely has to do with the Regency, and it's super annoying. Also, we can't change out Samuel the Fat here because he is our something? I don't really know. Actually, we could do a bunch of non-aggression pacts, right? That could work. White peace. Actually, I don't mind that. We'll do that. I really don't feel like fighting the Abbasids right now. And they just defeated my army, which is really bad. Really, really, really bad. Alright, it's time for a massive civil war. I think there are just so many other people involved here that we don't even... Yeah, we won't even be able to... Oh my god, this is gonna be horrible. This is gonna be horrible. Oh god. What have we done? Can I move my capital before we do this? No, just because of this stupid war here. Alright, I will not be blackmailed. Let's see. How big is this revolt? It's probably gigantic. No? It's not as big as I thought. Prince Gabriel of Scotland is the true ruler of Scotland. I will not be blackmailed. Oh my god, this is horrible. Would prefer a matrilineal marriage. Really? You're the only kingdom I can... What about the French? Maybe the French have something. Alright, sister, you just turned 16. You better get me that alliance and those troops, you know. You will not form an alliance. Oh my god, what have I done? What have I done? I gave you my sister. God damn. Oh, yes. Right, I don't know if it's good or not, but in the chaos of battle, your men have managed to corner Isidros. He resisted bravely before they slew him. Good riddance. Was that in this? Yeah, I think it was this revolt there, not the other one. Ah, another revolt for the throne. Well, who's going now? Crimea, Dyrrhachion, Longobardia, and Slavonia. I won't be blackmailed. This is actually somewhat good, because now we can turn... Our vassals will be sort of fighting each other. They're all rushing for the capital. And if they have enough men, they'll start attacking each other and weakening each other. Alright, our regent has been replaced for some reason, and now we can finally change to a proper regent here that will hopefully increase our relations with everybody around and make our life easier. Prince Samuel of the Byzantine Empire is the true ruler. I will not be blackmailed. Let's see who goes now. It's a bunch of people, so it doesn't really matter, but let's see. Ooh. Alright, we're still bleeding money, but less so this time at least. Okay, this is quite stupid. The ongoing civil war has caused both loyal veterans and various adventurers to make their way to Constantinople. Yeah, it's being sieged by a gigantic army, so they're all just gonna die. Watch this. Oh my god, that's so... that's so stupid. I mean, I don't even... Ugh. If only I wasn't an infant and Gabriel actually was the one who inherited this, none of this would have happened, but you know. Alas, it is the world, isn't it? Laying waste to Constantinople. The palace in Constantinople was enough for blah blah blah. His troops also managed to find and steal the Emerald Scepter. Oh. God damn. We have a new heir, Manuel. Because my sister had a son. Oh, okay. Great. Oh, we can name him. We'll name him Gabriel. I doubt that we'll get that far, but you know, whatever. Oh, looks like we could finally raise a few troops here. 11,000 from there. Maybe we can get a few more troops. Oh, yes, okay. I think we can start winning this. I think we can start turning this around. Alright, now it's just luck. We are gathering up 23,000 men here. And hopefully it will be enough to smash through their lines before they keep capturing more of Constantinople. Alright, we're smashing them. They don't have enough commanders on the flanks, and yes. Alright, fantastic. Now we just have to siege back Constantinople and smash the remaining armies, and we're actually making money now. A white peace for Scotland, I will accept. And oh, she actually went to prison. Great. Now we can keep winning. And there we go, in the middle of chaos, the Mongols. The many Khans of the steppe have been rallied under the same banner. Oof, Genghis Khan is here. Something has to be done to stop them. Well, can't really think about that right now, can I? Honestly, I'm quite impressed that we're actually turning this around. Definitely not what I was expecting. Looks like Venice is pressing some claims. I don't really care, as long as we stay emperors. Like, I actually don't care how much territory we lose in the end. As long as we don't lose our main holdings here and our main holdings over here. As long as we're emperors, that's all fine by me. You know what? I'm gonna release you from prison. Come on. Didn't work. White peace. I don't know. What was this war? What happened here? Holy War for... or not Holy War. Peasant Revolt for Naxos. Okay, I can deal with that. The question is... if I don't want to deal with these guys in a bit of a stronger fashion. I mean, they won't be... You know what? Let's, the Civil War has gone on too long. Let's actually go ahead and end it. Let's accept... White peace, yes, I will also accept that. I will accept all the white pieces, I think, unless, maybe not this last one, because, you know, we do want to win something. Alright, we ascended the throne when we were 6, and only 9 years later, we have achieved peace. Oh, no, holdings are occupied. The regency has ended, the wars have not ended yet, but yes, we are Emperor Demetrius, Basileus Demetrius of the Byzantine Empire. Accumulate, we are a fortune builder. That's fantastic to see. We are gregarious, we're diligent. I think we've had a pretty good upbringing, even though we're not the best. We did say that we're gonna marry the Bulgarian king's daughter here, but I'm actually gonna break that betrothal because she seems to be quite stupid and she has cancer, so I'm gonna find myself someone else. Ah, the Princess of France. Sounds like a good idea, and they'll actually accept. Alright, 27th of December, 1234, we can finally enforce our demands and be at peace. We're gonna make Northumberland our capital again. We won't be able to change it for 600 months, but that's fine, whatever. It's actually 600 months or once a lifetime, I think. Not really sure, whatever. We're almost done integrating here, just a few more years. And we can finally put down the troops to rest. But yes, here we go. Let's start handing out titles. Looks like we don't need the council anymore to pass anything, which is good. I think it was just because of the regency. So you'll have Anatolia. It's gonna look stupid, but whatever. Alright, we're gonna give Achaia the Kingdom of Greece. It's gonna make them pretty powerful, but you know, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to delegate, reduce the number of vassals, and ultimately earn more money. Alright, I think everything is basically in order right now. The factions have quieted down. We've given a bunch of titles. We're gonna keep creating titles. It's just that we need more piety, and eventually we'll hopefully fall below the vassal limit. In terms of laws here, looks like we have decent centralization. We need legal. We have late administration at least. This would not pass. Viceroyalty, we could try to pass that. That'll actually be quite nice. Obligations, nobles, burghers, church. also looks pretty decent. Council is empowered, but they don't really vote on anything. Okay, great. In fact, if we abolished it... No, wouldn't work right now. Alright, a declaration of war from Emir Idris of the Taghlibid Emirate. He's a duke inside of the caliphate here. But I think we'll actually have to leave that for the next episode. I know that generally we've been doing 50 years an episode, but we're starting to reach late game, and late game is more exciting, so lots of things happen, especially in this one. So again, I think we're gonna round this one off and see what happens in the next one. We have solidified our grip though on the empire. We've made that jump. I mean, imagine we started off as merchants down here in Venice, and now we are emperors of what will one day hopefully be the restored Roman Empire. But in the meantime, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. This has been GameGabster. Share with your friends. I'll see you later. Farewell.